I'm wearing 2 hoodies right now. I'm doubled up. It's cold up in here. All right, what we gotta do right now, we're gonna wrap some giftos. We got this right here. This right here, that's what we're gonna be doing. Sand, we got sand. We're going sand for Christmas and slime for Christmas. That's what we're gonna do. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas time. That's what this is all about. This is for a Christmas present sponsorship program. This is for kids that don't get Christmas presents. That's what this is all about. Merry Christmas. It's Merry Christmas time. So if you ever got Christmas presents for Christmas time, this, you're very thankful. That's what this is all about. Not everybody get Christmas presents, but now they will. That's what this is. We're gonna use these right here, gift wrap. This is the Sanrio Christmas time style. This is from last year, but we're gonna use it this year too. We're gonna wrap these up like a candy bar. That's what we're gonna do. Make it look like a candy bar, Willy Wonka style. I'm gonna use this paper, but you can use any paper. I use every type of paper to wrap anything. I'm gonna use double-sided tape. That's what we're gonna do. You can use anything that stick 2 things together though. You know what I'm saying? I've done this with glue before. You can roll up the one-side tape into double-side. I'm gonna use regular scissors. And I'm gonna use fancy scissors. These are the this got zigzag style. This is gonna make it look like a factory machine chopped it. That's what we're gonna measure these out. Cut it down. That's what I do. Paper was a little tough to glide, but it actually did. I got the glide. Got that glide action. That's what I did. That's how it's tight. So right now I was thinking like I could wrap this with two types of paper. Actually, I can make it like 2-tone. Now we got the craft paper, dollar store craft paper. That's what I'm gonna do. My sandwich is gonna have a top and a bottom layer, different style. That might be kind of fun actually. That's what I'm gonna do. Do 2 different types of paper, then you're going to tape on all 4 sides. That's when we do double-sided tape. Got it. That one fought a little bit too, but that came out sick. Slicey. This part actually take a lot of tape because now you got to tape the whole length of all the sides. So this is not the same as like, you know, you can wrap a gift with like maybe even 2 pieces of tape, maybe even 1 piece of tape. But this style I'm gonna use double side. I first started doing this for design school because I do a lot of packaging design classes, and then even when I went into design studio, like sometimes I was like making comps, you know, mock-up compositions of like packaging to make something look like it came out of a factory, because that's the intention. You know what I'm saying? This is arts and crafts time. That's what this is. Embarklife out here doing arts and crafts. That's what I do. This is how I package things. This is packaging design. This is fun to me. That's what it is. Ugh, for sure. Got my limit. That's what it is. Now we're gonna cut the other one to this size. Need to give it some space around the full edge of the gifto. That's what I gotta do. So now when it's sandwiched, it's gonna account for the wrap around the corner on the top and the bottom. Gotta reverse roll it to make it flat. That's what I do. Reverse roll. It's a trick. I tape one side down, and then I do the other sides, and then we're gonna chop it to zigzag. You gotta choose which side you want to do zigzag. You can do all 4 sides if you want, but that would mean the machine chopping on all 4 sides. Sometimes it just chop it on 2 sides, you know what I'm saying? What we're gonna do is we're gonna seal it up on 3 sides and leave one side open so we can open it up like a baggie. That's basically what we're making right now. We're making a pack. It's a baggie. Students, this is art student style. That's what it is. All right, now all the sides are prepped up. Also, one of the main reasons why I like double side tape with the single side first, so you can like put it where you want and like not worry about it. If you only got double side tape that's double side exposed, then you just gotta like be careful. That's all it is. Pre-lift the double-sided tape. That way when you position the paper, you fold it over, you can seal it up as you go along. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about the unexposed part versus the exposed part. So you do a piece by piece that you can do. And then we got one side still left open. That's what you gotta do. Also, right now, while it's still flat, if you want to do like labels or a drawing or artwork, Merry Christmas style thing up in here, it's easier to do it while it's flat right now before like the gifto go inside. But I'm gonna leave this one blank because we're gonna just put a label on this one. That's what we're gonna do. Also, you want to like pre-open this a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it some volume on the inside. If you work with a lot of paper, and you know you gotta sometimes you gotta massage the paper. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it easy. You gotta start off massage the paper. You gotta do. I'm gonna use some tissue paper. This is confetti style with the glitter. Got some glitter up in here. But this is gonna soften the corners and the hard edges of the box. It's gonna soften the edges and the corners so we don't pop through on the pack. That's what I'm doing. All right, now we're gonna lose zigzag time. I forgot to cut one side first while it was still flat. That would have been easier. Now we're just gonna trim it down. Two sides zigzag and then the other side's just straight. There's some bits around the edges where you can see it like it hangs over, overhang right there. So we're just gonna trim it down, make it nice and clean. Easier when it's flat. And then with the zigzaggy zago, like you can kind of line it up as you go. You can still make it clean. Wow. Got the package. Top, bottom panel. Actually, this is the front, back panel. We do the other one, and then we're gonna slap a label on here. So we do the to and from and the Merry Christmas. So I just made a decision that I'm gonna wrap this one two-color style, but instead of it being sandwiched top and bottom like this, I'm gonna have a top portion and a bottom portion to make it look like it was dipped. Top and bottom this way, this portion, and then this portion. We're gonna make two-tone panel top and bottom. It's gonna be extra double-sided tape. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be exciting. This is exciting to me. That'll follow me a little bit too. I'm gonna use some new scissors. Let's try this out. If this don't glide, then there's something wrong with me. It's gonna be the new glide scissors. These scissors glide. That's what it is. Now we got. Oh, what was that? And we got two papers. Two papers. We'll do like that. We're gonna do two-tone. Oh, did it. Glide. We're getting the glide. All right, now we're going to reverse roll. That's a reverse roll. Reverse roll. That's straight. That's my razor blade. So put the tape on one side like this, as straight as possible, up to the edge. Then we're going to meet this up like that, up to the edge. Gotta use your eyes. Precision work right here. We're doing precision work. Boom. Two-tone lamination right here. You can see it. So I got it right up to the edge. tape it down in segments. Tape it down in segments, and then you can hold it taut. And then you can also make sure the end of the paper and the end of the tape are matching up by the time you get to the end. You start with a little bit, but you make sure the end is always gonna go to the end of the tape, edge to edge. Solid. All right, now we gotta do a little bit measuring magic tricks to get these to sandwich front and back, but also have the seam in between kind of line up all the way around, so like I dipped it. Try to make it consistent. Front, back, and the back and the front. So we're gonna do the seam to line up. That's what we gotta do. Came out clean. Everything lined up like a factory. All right, now we gotta close this up, turn this into a baggie. That's what we gotta do. I align everything to the tape. So if I use the edge of the craft paper to align the tape, I'm gonna use the ends of the craft paper end to end to line up both pieces. Go across. I made a bag. I really hope it lines up. I'll fold it over so I can find the edge of the tape. Put a crease up in there. And that's the line that I'm gonna cut on. Cut on the line. On the last one, I meant to chop it down before I put the Gifty Gifto on the inside, but this time, line up. We did it. We pre-chopped it, and then we're gonna do the fancy scissors on the bottom right here. Then we're gonna put the Gifty Gifto on the inside, and then we're gonna do the fancy scissors on the top at the end. That came out clean. I got all the teethuses to line up. That was sick. That's tight. It's crazy. You can get the teethuses inside the zig and the zags right up in here. They can fit, so you can continue the pattern. Seamless. Don't wave the scissors around. Seamless. Boom, that was a little hectic, but I got it. It's getting hectic. It's tight. We didn't seal it up yet, but hey, had to massage it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to account for the volume. Got to account for the volume and the space that it wraps around all the corners. You know what I'm saying? Got 8 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you got 8 corners. So the flat got to take on 3 dimensions. That's what you got to do. All right, now we're gonna seal this up and then chop it machine style with a zigzag. Boom. Chopped it. You just gotta find the line and then use the scissor and look ahead. Because where you are and then where you look ahead and you cut straight, then there's gonna be a straight line. It came out hella tight though. Sick. Check it out. For sure. Check it out. Candy bar. Wonka style. Too important to this video, but there's a Gifty Gifto for a Christmas gift sponsorship program. For kids who don't get Christmas presents, but now they do. All right, for sure. Merry Christmas time and Merry happy birthday to Jesus Christo.